And the question will be, is Connor Cade in the backfield tonight for Lakeville South? As Dean of Power T offense comes to the line for the first time in this game off the right hash mark at their own 20-yard line. I see Bachman shine, and it looks like Enger behind Dean, and the handoff goes to Shine, and Shine off the right side takes it across the 25 and out to the 26-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6 on first down by Jonah Shine, who carried it 20 times for 83 yards and a touchdown so far here in 2024.
Last season, he had a 64-yard touchdown.
Twin wide receivers to his right. Ripplinger flanks him to the left. And the snap to Grossman. Going to drop back deep, looking for maybe a screen. Instead flings this to the right side. It's caught, and on the run, down the right sideline is Forsgren, and he's going to score. Touchdown North, and the Panthers strike first. Aiden Forsgren with his first touchdown catch of the season, and North leads 6-0.
What a pass by Riley Grossman to free up the receiver Aiden Forsgren, and he did the rest of the work. It was a foot race, a lot of green for Forsgren to work with after he got past the initial tackler, takes it to the house for 6.
Colander will try the point after. Riley Grossman, the holder. Snap is a good one, spot down, and kick to the uprights is true. 7-0. Lakeville North strikes first. You're tuned in.
Headquartered in Lakeville, Minnesota since our inception in 2010, Loeffler Construction and Consulting is the only firm in Minnesota to offer construction, cost consulting, and owner's representation services under one roof. As your preferred building partner in the South Metro, we have a team of smart, experienced, and hardworking individuals dedicated to the success of our clients and of our community.
I think that Beehive Homes of Lakeville stands out from other options is because of their unique layout and the limited amount of rooms, but the
7-0 in favor of Lakeville North. A 47-yard touchdown to Aiden Forsgren, the first scoring play of the game. And North's got the early lead. Shine and Swanson back deep for South. Colander does the kicking for Lakeville North. And this is an end-over-end kick. Going to take Shine into the end zone, and that'll be downed for a touchback. So they will start at the 20. They went 3 and out of their first drive. They opted to punt it on a third and less than a yard. And North cashed in just 3 plays later. It's 7-0 here in the early going.
Yeah, 3 plays, 1:06 off the clock, 46-yard touchdown pass from Riley Grossman to Aiden Forsgren. And a much better start than they had last Friday against Rosemount at home.
First and 10 now for South. That power T double tight end set. And here's a handoff to Bachman, and Bachman's going to take it across the 25 out near the 30. Looks like he'll get about 8. Second down and 2 coming up for South. And so far, I think the Lakeville North defensive line's done a nice job not letting South really lean on them at this point.
Yeah, that's what we saw here last Friday against Farmington. Exactly right. They just lean on you, wear you down. That's when the gaps open up, and that's when the backs can hit that hole with speed and pick up positive yards.
Second down and about 2 for South. And Dean's going to hand it off. And right up the middle and about 2. It's going to be awfully close. Nick Swanson got the carry there. It's going to be, I think, enough for a first down. Actually, the near side officials marking it just short.
Yep.
So another 3rd and short coming up here for South. Swanson has carried it 9 times, 155 yards and a touchdown so far this year for South. 8 minutes to go, first quarter. It's 7-0 North. Another 3rd and short for South. They did not get it the first time around. This time, though, they will. As the handoff goes up the middle for about 3 yards. And it looked like that was Connor Cade coming off the bottom of the pile. So good to see Connor Cade back in the fold this week for South.
Yeah, big-time player last season. Gavin Dean and Connor Cade. A couple leaders on the offense for Lakeville South.
Fresh set of downs now for South. And here's Shine coming off the right side, and Shine will get about 1 to the 34. Not much there. And so far, I'm really impressed with what the Lakeville North defensive line has shown us here in the first 2 drives.
Yeah, and it'll be interesting to see if they can, keep that up as the night moves along. Again, this is just the second offensive possession of the game for Lakeville South, but you're right, up front for Lakeville North, they've done a great job here at the start.
Second down and 9. Dean ducks it under center with the power tee behind him, and they're going to give to Bachman off the left side, and he gets held up by his ankles and falls forward for about 3. And it's going to be 3rd down and long. Making the stop for North was Tyler Ruff. So a 3rd down, and these are not the situations that South is built for. They want to stay in front of the sticks. They want it to be 3rd and short. Double tight end, power tee behind Gavin Dean as he ducks it under center on 3rd and long. They need the 44 for a first down, and they faked out everybody here, and straight up the middle is a first down run for Connor Cade across the 45 out to the 48-yard line. They had misdirection in the backfield, but it was Cade right up the middle.
Connor Cade just put his head down after getting the ball and just tried to march forward through the line, and he picks up a first down for Lakeville South.
So 3 yards in a cloud of dust here for South. They pick up the first down. They are now 2 for 3 on 3rd down tonight. 1st and 10, just shy of midfield. Dean appears to be changing something at the line as he ducks back in under center. And a handoff to Cade straight up the middle. Falls into Panther territory right at the 50-yard line. It'll be a gain of 2, 2nd down and 8 coming up. You know, I mentioned that, South isn't necessarily built for 3rd and long, but the way they challenged North with all that misdirection of the backfield and then just hit them with the quick hitter up the middle, those are things you can do on 3rd and long that can confuse the defense. 2nd and 8 from the midfield stripe. And Dean's going to give it to Shine. Actually, that may have been... that was Swanson right there. He's going to get it into Panther territory now at the 48-yard line. You've got Shine wearing 26. You got Cade wearing 28. You got Swanson wearing 29. And then you got about 9 guys running around in the backfield. It's hard to tell who's got the ball for South. 3rd down and 6. South 2 for 3 on 3rd down tonight. They're 2 for 2 on this drive as we go under 5 minutes to play in the opening quarter. Single setback this time behind Dean, and he's going to give it to Cade off the left side, and Cade has got room to the outside across the 40 and chased out of bounds on the far side near the 35-yard line of North. And it's another 1st down on a 3rd and a big chunk there from Connor Cade.
Started left, saw the crease to bounce it outside, got to the sideline to tightrope the sideline. What a run there to pick up a 1st down for Lakeville South. He had 6 carries for only 18 yards when these two teams played last season. Off to a great start here.
4.5 minutes to go in the first half, and the misdirection this time goes right back up the middle. And they faked out the PA guy. It was not Shine that had it. It was 28, Connor Cade, back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. So 2nd and 10 now for South, and they're taking some time off the clock. North has been the aggressor in terms of time of possession this year. They have almost doubled their opponents in time of possession, and Shine is absolutely eaten alive in the backfield and tossed down for no gain. It was Braden Owens again for North, and it's going to be 3rd and 11.
I think Reese Hunt, a linebacker, was also in on that stop. One of the players you highlight on the defensive side for Lakeville North. He had a forced fumble last week, a couple of sacks. He had a sack in this matchup last season against Lakeville South.
3rd and 11. And the handoff goes to Cade on some misdirection, but his legs are cut out in the backfield and nowhere for him to run. Roman Johnson was the first guy through for North, and it's going to be 4th and long, and they're going to try to flip the field here on the Panthers. So that time the misdirection of the backfield did not fool North. And doing the punting for South will be Colton Smith. And this one towards that left corner, going to roll inside the 5, and they are going to successfully flip this field because that's going to be down near the 2. So a good special teams cover by Lakeville South's Mitchell Kelvey. So Kelvey runs this one down at the 2, and now Riley Grossman and North are pinned deep with 98 yards separating them and more points, leading 7-0 with 2:44 to go here in the first quarter. They got nothing on their first 2 plays of their offensive drives tonight, but then it was the Forsgren touchdown on 3rd and long that put the Panthers up 7-0. So now South's defense has got to answer the call here. As Grossman ducks in under center, Ripplinger behind him on 1st and 10 from their own 2-yard line. Handoff goes to Ripplinger, and not much there as the South defensive front devours him for no gain, maybe a yard. And 2nd down and 9 coming up now for North. First quarter moving along. We're at 2:22 to go in this opening quarter. Got two teams that run the football a lot. This can happen. And now North is going to try to control the clock a little bit. Grossman's going to throw from in his own end zone. Winds up, throws this one down the sideline, and he's got him. And this one again is to Aiden Forsgren, who slips a tackle, and he's going to score. This one goes 97 yards to pay dirt. Aiden Forsgren's got 2 catches tonight. He's got nearly 150 yards and 2 touchdowns, and North leads 13-0.
Just a go route down the far sideline. Grossman just put it in the bucket, and Aiden Forsgren did the rest, and it's 13-0 Lakeville North.
So the Panthers have punched the Cougars in the mouth here in the first quarter. Colander will try to add the point after. And he bangs this one through. It's 14-0. 1:53 to go in the first quarter. North up by 2 touchdowns. You're tuned in to game.
A good neighbor would give you a cup of sugar if you asked. At TrueStone Financial, we don't have any sugar, but we will give you up to $350 when you switch to a TrueStone checking account. It's true, because we're TrueStone. There are lots of reasons to want a big backyard. At TrueStone Home Mortgage, we all agree dog birthday party is at the top. Great home loans, expert help, and focus on what matters to you. It's true, because we're TrueStone.
And spending strategies and tax-efficient ways to leave a legacy. Call me today to learn more.
You work hard for your business. You shouldn't have to for your banking. Franzen Bank & Trust is a community bank here to help you and your business succeed. We're business banking experts who build relationships. When you work with Franzen Bank, it allows you to spend your time on what you know best, your business. We'll take care of the banking. Talk to a local business banker today and let them show you how Franzen Bank can give your business the banking relationship it truly deserves. Franzen Bank & Trust. Real people, real results. Member F.
14-0. North with the early lead. Drew Colander will kick it away. Shine and Swanson back deep for South, and South desperately needs to get something going here. 5 offensive plays for North. They have scored 2 touchdowns of more than 40 yards. And here's Colander's kick. Shine might get a chance at this one if he wants it from the 2. Across the 15, middle of the field, near the 20, and gets spun around and down right about the 22, 23-yard line. Yeah, that's where South will take over. But, Dom, if you're North right now, I mean, all the momentum squarely right on the shoulders of the Panthers right now.
Yeah, they've definitely set the tone in this one here tonight. And for Lakeville South, here's an opportunity. You're down 14-0, but if you get a quality drive here, get a good start, see what happens on 1st down and 10 to cut into this deficit at home.
They're going to go with an I formation again, and Dean's going to hand it off. And here's Cade taking it near the 30. It's going to be a gain of 7. And this is a different look. This is something I'm sure that North maybe hasn't prepared for as much as seeing that power team. Maybe it can give this game a little bit of a wrinkle.
Mm-hmm.
They've had 2 big runs out of the I. We'll see if they decide to stay in that formation right now. And now this time Shine will dot the I behind Gavin Dean on 2nd down and 3. Minute 15 to go in the first quarter. Hand off to Shine. Bounces left. He's got some space. Across the 40. Left sideline 50. And chased out of bounds. Flag comes in. This might be a face mask against North. But Jonas Shine breaks that one off for 17. Check that for 20 yards. And I think they might add 15 to this one. We'll get the call here from the guy in the white hat. But they are marking off some extra yardage for South. And this ball is going to go now to the 35-yard line.
But see, there's that play again where it runs, you run it to the left and get about where the tackle is. and that hole just opens up on the outside where you can read the block, get to the outside, and then hit the gas pedal, and that's what we saw right there. And it's worked a couple of times here in this first quarter for Lakeville South.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of sealing that edge. Here's 1st and 10. The Chains can't get set, so they might have to stop. The Chains are having all sorts of trouble. Here's a straight handoff right up the middle, and about a yard or two straight up the middle for Connor Cade. 2nd down and 8 coming up. Thankfully, the down marker was set, so they can set the Chains from that. 50 seconds to go here in the first quarter. And we are going to have a stoppage here. And it looks like, is this a timeout? We have an injury.
Yep, I think there's a player down.
We've got a down Cougar right now. 40.
Our siblings went to a lot of different places to look at things, and we fell in love with the fact that it's one level living. We love the fact that everything is centered in the middle to make it more like a homey family feel. We love the fact that we can come anytime, so it wasn't strict hours. The staff is wonderful. The security is wonderful. The gardens, the view.
Not trying to prepare for life's what ifs, but what happens if those uncertainties become a reality? It's easier to handle life's twists and turns without someone who feels like doctors.
South beat Lakeville North by 3 last season, 24-21. Lakeville North scored first in that ball game last season. It was 7-7 at halftime. Lakeville South got things going, scored 17 points in the fourth quarter.
And Dean's going to throw. Toss this one out to Bachman in the flat. He'll take it across the 30 down to about the 28, 29-yard line. Looks like they'll put it at the 29. So 3rd down and about 4 for South, and I don't think they're going to snap this again here in the quarter. We'll see. Well, now they're getting to the line. 15 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Maybe see if they draw him offside.
And Gavin Dean under center. They will snap it. And the handoff to Shine, and he sheds the first tackle, but he is met and driven back after that. Say hello to Tyler Ruff. And that's going to be no gain. It's going to be 4th down. The first quarter expires. And the biggest play of the game to date looms on the other side. 14-0 Lakeville North. It'll be 4th and 4.
A good neighbor would give you a cup of sugar if you asked. At True Stone Financial, we don't have any sugar, but we will give you up to $350 when you switch to a True Stone checking account. It's true, because we're True Stone.
Headquartered in Lakeville, Minnesota since our inception in 2010, Loeffler Construction and Consulting is the only firm in Minnesota to offer construction, cost consulting, and owner's representation services under one roof. As your preferred building partner in the South Metro, we have a team of smart, experienced, and hardworking individuals dedicated to the success of our clients and of our community.
Proud to support high school activities.
I think that Beehive Homes of Lakeville stands out from other options is because of their
4th down and 4 as we start the second quarter. 14-0 Lakeville North. And out of the shotgun now is Dean. And he'll take the snap, looking left, swings it out. This pass is knocked down right into the hands of Reese Hunt and deflected out of the air. And Lakeville South turns it over on downs. And North is riding the wave here to start the second quarter.
Well, there he is, Reese Hunt. Talked about him at the top of the broadcast, how well he played last week against Rosemount, a forced fumble, a couple of sacks, and he had a sack last season against Lakeville South, and he was there to bat it down, and now Lakeville North will take over with 11:56 left in this second quarter, leading 14-0.
So 14-0 North. They've run 5 offensive plays They have scored from 47, and they have scored from 97. And they lead this 14-0. Grossman out of the gun. Motion into the backfield, Ripplinger. They're going to toss it out front. Here's Forsgren again trying to get on the edge, and out near the 35. He's taken down for a gain of 6. That'll go down as a catch for Aiden Forsgren, his third of the day. That one, though, did not go to the end zone.
Yeah. Boy, that pass, the last touchdown pass that Riley Grossman found Aiden Forsgren for 97 yards, was just a thing of beauty that spiraled down the far sideline. And they've looked good here in this first half, and a chance to, once again, add on here against Lakeville South.
2nd down and 5, ball just shy of the 35. Snap was high. They're going to toss it out into the flat to Ripplinger, trying to get outside, and he's tracked down. Caught in his tracks and brought down out on the edge by number 52, Brandon Freusa. And that's going to be a loss of about 3.
Good pursuit there by Brandon in the open field to, first of all, figure out where that was going. It was going into the flat across the way, saw it, and picked up the tackle.
So 3rd down and 8. Grossman and company out of the shotgun. They need the 39 for a first down. Ripplinger switches sides. He'll line up to the right side of Grossman. Snap to Grossman on 3rd down. The lefty flushed out of the pocket almost immediately. Throws this one. This is going to be an incomplete pass. He sort of sidearm shoveled it towards Ripplinger. And incomplete, in the South defense with a much-needed defensive stand to force now a 4th and 8. Grossman is the punter for North. So they have not made any substantial changes to bring in any sort of punt team at this point, but nobody back for South, and Grossman starting to kind of saunter back a little deeper. And it looks like he will punt this. And Grossman's angle punt towards the far side. Bachman, going to pick it up near the 35, trying to get outside and making guys miss, trying to cut back middle. Breaks free down the right sideline, and Ripplinger meets him there. Bachman continues to stay on his feet and dives ahead near the 35-yard line.
Well, there's the spark on the Lakeville South side of things. After your defense stands tall, and now the Cougars are set up in plus field position, and we have an injured Lakeville North player down on the field.
Landon Schultz is the injured Panther. Just under 10 minutes to go here in this first half. And it'll be 1st and 10 of the 35, but like you said, a bit of a spark that South needed, and Bachman did all he could to take that thing to.
Our goal with patients is real simple. It's to try to figure out what's the root cause of their problem, and then it's to give them the appropriate treatment in the appropriate order so they can get back to pain-free and living the life that they want to live.
North will get the ball to start the 3rd quarter.
Best starting field position of the night for Lakeville South. We'll see if they can put it to good use, trailing 14-0.
And they're going to come back with that I formation. Shine the tail, the tandem. Opens to his left, tosses to his right. Shine trying to get the edge, and he's driven out of bounds on the far side after a short gain, if anything. He was met by Tony Johnson out there on the edge, who absolutely drove him into the Lakeville North sideline. And it'll be no gain of the play. 2nd down and 10 coming up. Shine this time going to be the tail, the tandem. Connor Cade is the guy in the middle. And they're going to give it to Cade, straight ahead run, and into the teeth of the defense, nowhere to go.
Into the teeth of the defense is right. 3 Lakeville North players there to meet the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. Another great job by the defensive front as we approach 9.5 left in this second quarter.
Kamari Drapal James, big number 97, makes the stop for North. It's going to be 3rd down and 10.
And he had to work through a tackler or a offensive lineman to make that stop.
So 3rd and 10 now for Dean. Hayden Enger alongside him out of the shotgun. Snap to Dean, trying to roll left. And he's going to flip this one down the sideline, and too tall, incomplete. He was looking for Colton Smith, and that one floated into the south sideline. It's incomplete now, 4th and long, with 9:05 remaining in the first half.
Dean's a little slow to get up.
Yeah, and so is Reese Hunt. Reese Hunt and Dean must have collided there at the end because they were both a little slow to get up. 4th and 10. Colton Smith coming off the field, so South isn't punting. Dean out of the shotgun. Enger to his left. Twin wide receivers, left side of the formation. Now he's dropping back. This might be a pooch punt. And this punt is blocked. And it's going to go towards the sideline and out of bounds. They're going to net just about a yard on this punt as it was blocked. Was that Hunt who got his?
Yep.
Reese Hunt blocked it. They tried to pooch punt it. North wasn't fooled. So it'll be 1st and 10 North, leading 14-0. That drive went 3 plays for no yards, and then a punt that netted 1. Look at the North student section right now. My goodness, They are excited over there. Grossman under center this time. Ripplinger behind him, and he's going to toss it to him to the left. Ripplinger cuts back inside, pulling tacklers near the 40. It's going to be a gain of 6 for Sam Ripplinger, who, credit South, they've not let Ripplinger get going in this game. It's been the pass game that's done them in. But a gain of 6 there brings up 2nd and 4.
Caleb Williams announced in on the stop for Lakeville South. And, yeah, you're right. It's been, Riley Grossman and Aiden Forsgren, that combo here at the start for Lakeville North.
14-0 North. 2nd down and 4. 8:20 to go till halftime. Grossman under center. Takes and is going to give it out on the edge. It's Forsgren. He's tripped up before he can make his move. A gain of about 3. 3rd down and 1 coming up now for Lakeville North. And they've certainly featured Forsgren, who had just 3 carries for 7 yards and not have a catch at all this year until he caught those 2 touchdowns today, and now has made 3 catches tonight. And that is his first carry of the evening. 3rd down and 1.
Yep, another big 3rd down here coming up.
Third down and 1 for North. Grossman under center, and he's going to hand it off to Ripplinger. And Ripplinger, I don't know, first push, he might have gotten it. Far side official. Oh, they're going to say 4th down here, I think. Oh, now the white hat comes in and says 1st down. The far side official did not really, his spot made me think it was going to be a 1st down, but then he made no indication that he was giving him the 1st down. But I suppose the sticks are behind him. It's hard for him to make that distinction. So now 1st and 10 for North. Grossman under center, 2 wings to either side, and he's going to throw. Whips it to the left sideline, and this is almost intercepted. Out on the far side, Max Zagorski was the guy who just about picked this one off for South, but it's out of his reach and incomplete.
Great coverage on the far side line by Max Zagorski, and he got the hand on it. But, boy, did Riley Grossman take a shot as he was getting ready to deliver that ball to the far sideline. He took a big hit. And now Lakeville North lines up a 2nd down and 10.
2nd and 10. 2 wings off to the right side this time. As Grossman ducks under center, he's going to hand it off to Ripplinger. They're going to run that way at a collision of his own guy, and then gets twisted off the pile and thrown down for a gain of just 1. He ran into Sebastian Fries out on the edge, and it'll be 3rd down and 9. So 3rd down and 9 coming up here for North.
Well, do they go to the air here on 3rd down and 9? We've seen Aiden Forsgren.
Grossman takes the snap, play action, rolling left, pressure immediately, in trouble, throws it left, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Reese Hunt out in the flat. It's incomplete, 4th down, but he had pressure immediately up front by Caden Bonds, who was providing the pressure there against Grossman, and it brings up a 4th down.
Yeah, right in his face.
Actually, that was 51 maybe. Is that Josh Bergen? Or Bergen? I thought it was 71. It might have been 51. So 4th and 9. Remember, Grossman's the punter. So they do not necessarily line up in punt formation, but Grossman about 9 yards off the ball right now. And they're going to punt it. Line drive punt over the head. Bachman takes a north bounce inside the 10. Bachman's going to pick this up and try to run with it. Tries to get the sideline, and now does. And across the 40, he's still staying in bounds. Oh, my goodness. He's going to take it to the house. Bookman for 6. Touchdown, South.
Wow. Looked like everybody was waving him off. Don't pick it up, don't pick it up. He just slipped over, picked it up, and went all the way to the end zone for a touchdown. And again, that gets the Lakeville South side here, just down below us, the crowd going here with 5:36 left.
They're going to officially give him a 96-yard punt return for Bo Bachman. And South trying to get back in this thing. A little low, kick to the uprights is good, and it's 14-7. So South is on the board. Bo Bachman, a 96-yard return.
My name is Scott Kretschmar, and I'm a financial advisor with TriVet. When you build a home, a blueprint provides a design plan and guidance for construction. Similarly, a blueprint of your financial house is helpful in creating your financial plan. Whether you're just starting out or well on your way, I can help you design a financial plan that includes a solid foundation, ongoing saving and spending strategies, and tax-efficient ways to leave a legacy. Call me today to learn more.
Dr. Jen is absolutely amazing. She is meticulous, and she wants to make sure that she gives you the best care possible. The staff is always friendly, you're always greeted with a smile, and really you feel like you're home. We absolutely love the care that we receive here, how gentle they are. If you're looking for professional service and excellent care, I highly recommend coming to Lakeville Dental. You will not
5:36 to go, second quarter. Steve Linsmeyer and Dom DeAndrea with you tonight from Lakeville South. Bo Bachman's 96-yard punt return has South on the board. And South will kick it back. Zagorski's kick will be tracked out inside the 4-yard line. And on the near sideline makes the first guy miss, and then he's cut down and tossed down. Caleb Peterson on the return, but there is a flag back at the 12. So this is going to likely push North back. And North is going to be starting from the shadow of their own goal line. So right now the flag is sitting at about the 17-yard line. It's going to be holding against North, so this is going to push him back to about the 9 here. So they'll put it back between the 8 and the 9-yard line. North was backed up once today. We know how that ended, a 97-yard touchdown. We've had a 97-yard touchdown pass and a 96-yard punt return, and then a 47-yard catch and run by Forsgren.
Yeah, during the break, we could hear just down below us, someone said, "We got a ball game now." Yeah. after that punt return by Bo Bachman.
Grossman under center, Ripplinger behind him on 1st and 10 from their own 8-yard line. He's going to give it to Ripplinger. He's met in the hole and driven down. Stop made there by Freuza, excuse me. It'll be a gain of about 3. Bring up 2nd down and 7. But, yeah, certainly a big swing of momentum. South had a golden chance to get on the scoreboard. 1st and 10 at the opponent's 35, and they didn't move the ball an inch.
Yep.
And then the next time Bo Bachman touched the ball, it went 96 yards on a punt return. Second down and 7 for Grossman of the Panthers. Grossman takes, tosses to Ripplinger out on the edge, has to cut it back. And Ripplinger falls ahead across the 15. It'll be a gain of about 3 or 4 for Ripplinger. It's not going to be enough for a first down. It's going to bring up 3rd and about a yard. A little more than a yard, we'll say, for Lakeville North.
Bo Bachman announced in on the stop. He's been all over the field here tonight, just like he was here at home last Friday night against Farmington. Scored 4 touchdowns in the ball game against Farmington last Friday night.
3rd down and more than a yard here for North. The South faithful making some noise. Grossman's going to toss it to Ripplinger. The edge is set. Ripplinger's got the first down, and he's chased out of bounds short of the 25, but there is a flag, and that may have been why the edge was set. This one might be coming back.
Yeah, we've seen that a couple times here for Lakeville North, that toss, get him on the edge. We'll check the penalty marker.
So far, both teams, or actually both penalties so far, have been against North. We had the face masking penalty and then a holding penalty. Now North picks up its 3rd foul of the ball game. This will push them back, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. And now if you're South, you're licking your chops a little bit here.
Absolutely.
North will get the football, by the way, to open up the 3rd quarter. There's 3:50 left till halftime right now. And it's a 14-7 lead for Lakeville North. But a big 3rd down, and we'll call it 6. Looks like a little more than 6, between 6 and 7. They need the 19 for a first down. And the snap to Grossman. They rush 6. He tosses in the flat. Ripplinger's there. Tries to make the guy miss and gets pulled down. What a tackle. Out in space, it's Brett Johnson, who just saved a first down and probably a whole lot more.
He did, and he just went flying after the football. Big tackle, 3 minutes to go before the break. And again, it's 14-7, but a big stop there to create a 4th down and 1 officially.
Man, I can't imagine North is going to go for this here with the way their defense has been playing tonight. Can't imagine they want to put their defense that's back against the wall a second time. their defense is playing well. That's what I mean.
Yep.
That's why you punt this, I think. But we'll see what Coach Vossen and the North Panthers have in mind. We are going to get a timeout here called by North. 2:37 left until halftime.
Best time to sell your car. Your vehicle could be worth more than you think. Its value is at an all-time high. With Luther Automotive, it's simple. We'll buy from you, even if you don't buy from us. Go to LutherBuysCars.com and click Get an Instant Offer. You get an offer, we pick up your vehicle at home or drop it off at any one of our Luther locations. You get paid. It's that simple. We'll buy your car, no trade needed, no obligation, no hassles. Go to LutherBuysCars.com to learn more.
I'm Jill from the Jill Henning State Farm Agency in Lakeville. The winner of this competition will be the team that excels at the little things. At the Jill Henning State Farm Agency, we are committed to the little things, whether it's answering your call and resolving what you need quickly, going the extra mile to ensure you have a smooth claims experience, or making sure you understand what coverage you need so you don't end up with too much or too little. Stop by the Jill Henning State Farm Agency on Kenwood Trail in Lakeville, or check us out online at jillhenning.net to see what our client reviews have to say about working with.
Fourth down here for Lakeville North. Grossman backing up a little bit into punt formation. And Bachman's starting to shift back, and he'll get another chance maybe to return this, and that's not a very good punt by Grossman. It goes out of bounds right near the 40. Now we're going to play everybody's favorite game of geometry and see where this thing went out of bounds. It's going to be about the 38-yard line. Last week, Dom, you'll love this. Last week at Elk River, the one official on the sideline just puts his hands up and goes, I have no idea.
That's what it feels like.
It is the most unreliable game of geometry that's ever played, and that is trying to decide where punts went out of bounds. I've seen some where the ball has hit 5 yards out of bounds at like the 35, and they put it at the 35. I'm like, that's not possible for it to be at the 35-yard line. 2:34 to go here in quarter two. And South trying to tie this thing up. Dean rolling right, looking out on the flat. And he's got Cade, who makes the catch and pretty much goes down immediately after a short gain. Connor Cade's going to get about 2 before he's tracked down just shy of the 35-yard line. It'll be a gain of only 2 yards for Connor Cade.
Well, 2 minutes to go in this first half, and for Lakeville South, after scoring on that punt return, an opportunity again to put points on the board to get back into this with 2 minutes to go before the break.
Second down and 8. As Gavin Dean ducks it under center, and he'll give it to Egner, and Egner straight up the middle across the 30. Egner's going to get about 5 there. Oh, a little more than that. We'll call it 7 for Egner. That's going to bring up 3rd and short.
Gavin Casey delivered the blow right at the first down line.
90 seconds left till halftime. 3rd and 1. Dean, straight quarterback run, and that'll be enough for a first down on the quarterback sneak. The tush push, whatever you want to call it, straight up the middle for a first down.
Smart play. Bring in some fresh players as we approach 60 seconds to go in this first half. What a first half. I mean, a lot has happened. Crowd has been into it all night long. What a great atmosphere.
1st and 10 for Gavin Dean and the Cougars at the Lakeville North 27-yard line. And Dean's going to hand it off. Not much there. That was Connor Cade for no gain. Well, now you got to be a little bit cognizant of the clock, and they are going to take a timeout. That'll be their first timeout of the half, so we will take one as well. It's 14.
There are lots of reasons to want a big backyard. At Truestone Home Mortgage, we all agree dog birthday party is at the top. Great home loans, expert help, and a focus on what matters to you. It's true, because we're Truestone.
Hello, my name is Scott Kretschmar, and I'm a financial advisor with Trident. When you build a home, a blueprint provides a design plan and guidance for construction. Similarly, a blueprint of your financial house is helpful when creating your financial plan. Whether you're just starting out or well underway, I can help you design a financial plan that includes a solid foundation, ongoing saving and spending strategies, and tax-efficient ways to leave a legacy.
Well, time, it'll be 2nd down and 10 for South. Their only touchdown tonight was the 96-yard punt return by Bo Bachman. They got no gain on first down on the handoff to Connor Cade. They've not had much luck through the air tonight.
Yep.
And they're going to go back to this I formation. Cade, the tail, the tandem. And Dean's going to straight drop, fling it out into the flat. And Bachman's got it across the 20, and he stays in bounds. Bachman should have probably went out of bounds here. It's going to be a short gain. Clock running, 54 seconds left in the half. And South trying to get to the line.
Well, that was just a quick hitter. Probably a two-step drop.
Third down and about 3. 35 seconds left in the half. And a handoff up the middle. And Cade into the second level, inside the 5, and tripped up shy of the goal line. He is going to be knocked out at the 3. Clock will stop with 27.6 seconds to go. And Ben Burke and his coaching staff are going to take their second timeout. So we will take one as well. 27.6 seconds to go. It's 14-7 North here in the second quarter.
Security, strength, reliability. All qualities you want on the field and in your bank. Lakeview Bank believes in the power of community and the importance of giving back, which is why we support local charities, sports organizations, and volunteer at community events. They'll treat you like a neighbor while offering a wide range of business services to meet your needs. If you're ready to build a personal relationship with an experienced banker, visit Lakeview Bank, member FDIC.
I'm Jennifer Vucinovich. I grew up in Lakeville, and I've been coming here to Lakeville Dental for the last 39 years. Dr. Jen is absolutely amazing. She is meticulous, and she wants to make sure that she gives you the best care possible. The staff is always friendly, you're always greeted with a smile, and you feel like you're home. We absolutely love the care that we receive here, how gentle they are. If you're looking for professional service and excellent care, I highly recommend coming to Lakeville Dental. You will not be disappointed.
Lakeville South trying to tie this thing up. They've got first and goal from the 3. 27.6 seconds separates us from halftime. They'll go back to the power tee. Quarterback Gavin Dean under center on first and goal. Takes the football, gives it to Egner, straight ahead run, and he's tossed back. Not much there, and now South is going to take their final timeout with 20.8 seconds to go. So we'll step away quickly for a minute. 14-7 North.
Headquartered in Lakeville, Minnesota since our inception in 2010, Loeffler Construction and Consulting is the only firm in Minnesota to offer construction, cost consulting, and owner's representation services under one roof. As your preferred building partner in the South Metro, we have a team of smart, experienced, and hard-working individuals dedicated to the success of our clients and of our community.
Our goal with patients is real simple. It's to try to figure out what's the root cause of the problem. It's to give them the appropriate treatment in the appropriate order so they can get back pain-free and live the life that they want to live.
Blue Lagoon Bounce or search the realm with the TARDIS Quest. Visit RenaissanceFest.com for tickets and an on-site parking pass today.
It'll be second down and goal from the 2 for South. They are out of timeouts, 20.8 seconds to go here in the second quarter. And now we're going to timeout from North. So they're going to trade timeouts here. North will take a timeout after they see how they line up. We're actually going to just keep it right here and talk through this one. 14-7. So at this point, if you're South, you got to have 2 plays called, right? You got to know what's coming next, and maybe potentially even 3 plays called. which really could challenge the mental capacity of some of these high schoolers. But that's what you got to that's what you got to have in this situation.
Yeah, I think both coaching staffs, they're talking about exactly what we're talking about up here. You have to know the situation. You have to have a couple of plays called because of the situation here with 20 seconds left in the first half and the ball resting at the 2-yard line for Lakeville South.
So it's second down and goal to go. 20.8 seconds separates us from halftime. Dean back in under center. And he's going to give it to Cade. Burrows behind the left side. And is he in? Far side official says no. North was pointing they might have the football. 7 seconds to go. Cade comes out from in the end zone. 2 seconds. They're not going to get a snap off here. And that's going to end the first half.
Wow.
So, if this stands, a disaster for South. From my vantage point, it certainly looked like Cade Smith got in the end zone.
Yeah, I thought so too.
So, but there's no time left on the clock. They just issued a false start against the Cougars. They're going to put 1 second back on. I got to say here, I don't understand how necessarily putting 1 second on is possible here. Because this was a running play. South is out of timeouts. I mean, I think this half's going to be over. I mean, I think if this is handled correctly, this half is over. Unless you're going to call some sort of delay of game on North for what happened at the end of the scrum.
But then I would think they would put more seconds back on the clock. Because I looked over and it was probably around 7 seconds when everything was happening, whether they were figuring out whether he was in the end zone, not in the end zone, then Lakeville North kind of just standing around the football.
I'll tell you what, I can't understand how South is getting a second here to run a play. But it'll be goal to go from the 5. Dean drops back, fires a pass into the end zone. It is caught. Touchdown, South. A stunner to end the half. I'm not entirely sure how this all transpired. I have to think Coach Vossen on the far sideline is hot.
Yep.
But this is going to be a touchdown for South to end the half. Colton Smith with the touchdown catch for South. And Nagorski will come on to add the point after. Coach Vossen is still chatting with the white hat on the far sideline right now. I got to agree with him here. I can't understand how South got a second to run a play. This completely baffles me. But Nagorski's kick is good. What a job by the holder on a snap that rolled back to him. And unbelievably, this game is tied going to halftime. 14-14 as we go to the halftime break here at Lakeville South.
There are lots of reasons to want a big backyard. At Truestone Home Mortgage, we all agree dog birthday party is at the top. Great home loans, expert help, and a focus on what matters to you. It's true, because we're Truestone.
It's natural to think that insurance is complicated, but as a farmer's agent, I know a thing or two about helping make it easier by explaining your available coverage options. I'm Bob Curtis, and as your local farmer's agent, I'm here for you. And with over 20 years of experience in the insurance industry, I can help walk you through the process step by step. So call Bob Curtis at 952-985-9800 to get a quote and learn more today.
Our goal with
patients is real simple. It's to try to figure out what's the root cause of their problem, and then it's to give them the appropriate treatment in the appropriate order so they can get back to pain-free and living the life that they want to live.
Any painter can paint, but only Servo Pro painters come with power. Power of a team who knows what they're doing. The power of dialing up the wow factor to 11. The power of living where you live and liking the same coffee shop you do. The power of being the talk of the cul-de-sac or the office park. If you want certainty, you want Servo Pro painters. The power of Pro. Start your project at servopro.com.
There are lots of reasons to want a big backyard. At Truestone Home Mortgage, we all agree dog birthday party is at the top. Great home loans, expert help, and a focus on what matters to you. It's true, because we're Truestone.
It's natural to think that insurance is complicated, but as a farmer's agent, I know a thing or two about help.
Relationships. When you work with Friends in Bank, it allows you to spend your time on what you know best.
There are lots of reasons to want a big backyard. At Truestone Home Mortgage, we all agree dog birthday party is at the top. Great home loans, expert help, and a focus on what matters to you. It's true, because we're Truestone.
It's natural to think that insurance is complicated, but as a farmer's agent, I know a thing or two about helping make it easier by explaining your available coverage options. I'm Bob Curtis, and as your local farmer's agent, I'm here for you. And with over 20 years of experience in the insurance industry, I can help walk you through the process step by step. So call Bob Curtis at 952-985-9800 to get a quote and learn more today.
Our goal with patients is real simple. It's to try to figure out what's the root cause of their problem, and it's to give them the appropriate treatment in the appropriate order so they can get back to pain-free and living the life that they want to live.
Cougars with game time scores. Visit our online store to purchase gift cards to your favorite places.
Best time to sell your car. Your vehicle could be worth more than you think. Its value is at an all-time high. With Luther Automotive, it's simple. We'll buy from you, even if you don't buy from us. Go to LutherBuysCars.com and click Get an Instant Offer. You get an offer, we pick up your vehicle at home or drop it off at any one of our Luther locations. You get paid. It's that simple. We'll buy your car, no trade needed, no obligation, no hassles. Go to LutherBuysCars.com to learn more.
I'm Jill from the Jill Henning State Farm Agency in Lakeville. The winner of this competition will be the team that excels at the little things. At the Jill Henning State Farm Agency, we are committed to the little things, whether it's answering your call and resolving what you need quickly, going the extra mile to ensure you have a smooth claims experience, or making sure you understand what coverage you need so you don't end up with too much or too little. Stop by the Jill Henning State Farm Agency on Kenwood Trail in Lakeville, or check us out online at jillhenning.net to see what our client reviews have to say about working with us. A lot of our siblings go to a lot of different places to look at things, and we fell in love with the fact that it's one level routine. We love the fact that everything is centered and built to make it more like a family feel. We love the fact that we can come anytime so it doesn't offers the staff is wonderful, the security is wonderful, the gardens, the view. Jill from the Jill Henning State Farm Agency in Lakeville. The winner of this competition will be the team that excels at the little things. At the Jill Henning State Farm Agency, we are committed to the little things. Whether it's answering your call and resolving what you need quickly, going the extra mile to ensure you have a smooth claims experience, or making sure you understand what coverage you need so you don't end up with too much or too little. Stop by the Jill Henning State Farm Agency on Kenwood Trail in Lakeville, or check us out online at jillhenning.net to see what our client reviews have to say about working with us.
At Luther Burnsville Hyundai, we're more than just the South Metro's top Hyundai dealer. We
There are lots of reasons to want a big backyard. At Truestone Home Mortgage, we all agree dog birthday party is at the top. Great home loans, expert help, and focus on what matters to you. It's true, because we're Truestone.
It's natural to think that insurance is complicated, but as a farmer's agent, I know a thing or two about helping make it easier by explaining your available coverage options. I'm Bob Curtis, and as your local farmer's agent, I'm here for you. And with over 20 years of experience in the insurance industry, I can help walk you through the process step by step. So call Bob Curtis at 952-985-9800 to get a quote and learn more today.
Our goal with patients is real simple. It's to try to figure out what's the root cause of their problem, and then it's to give them the appropriate treatment in the appropriate order so they can get back to pain-free and living the life that they want to live.
In the metro and have been voted Minnesota's.
There are lots of reasons to want a big backyard. At Truestone Home Mortgage,
and learn the exact dates and
Best time to sell your car. Your vehicle could be worth more than you think. Its value is at an all-time high. With Luther Automotive, it's simple. We'll buy from you, even if you don't buy from us. Go to LutherBuysCars.com and click Get an Instant Offer. You get an offer, we pick up your vehicle at home or drop it off at any one of our Luther locations. You get paid. It's that simple. We'll buy your car, no trade needed, no obligation, no hassles. Go to LutherBuysCars.com to learn more.
I'm Jill from the Jill Henning State Farm Agency in Lakeville. The winner of this competition will be the team that excels at the little things. At the Jill Henning State Farm Agency, we are committed to the little things. Whether it's answering your call and resolving what you need quickly, going the extra mile to ensure you have a smooth claims experience, or making sure you understand what coverage you need so you don't end up with too much or too little. Stop by the Jill Henning State Farm Agency on Kenwood Trail in Lakeville, or check us out online at jillhenning.net to see what our client reviews have to say about working with us.
A lot of our siblings went to a lot of different places to look at things, and we fell in love with the fact that it's one level living. We love the fact that everything is centered in the middle to make it more like a home family feel. We love the fact that we can come anytime, so it wasn't strict hours. The staff is wonderful, the security is wonderful, the gardens, the view.
Headquartered in Lakeville, Minnesota since our inception in 2010, Lakeville Construction and Consulting is the only firm in Minnesota to offer construction, cost consulting, and owner representation services under one roof. As your preferred building partner in the South Metro, we have a team of smart, experienced, hardworking individuals dedicated to the success of our clients.
Lakeville North started out on fire offensively. It was the connection between the quarterback Riley Grossman and the wide receiver Aiden Forsgren. 7-0 Lakeville North, and then they added to their lead another connection between Riley Grossman and Aiden Forsgren. the second touchdown between them went for 97 yards. And it was 14-0 Lakeville North after the first quarter of play, but then the Bo Bachman punt return touchdown kind of changed things. Lakeville South got on the board, and then that craziness that we saw at the end of the first half that eventually resulted in a touchdown for Lakeville South. Colton Smith hauled it in the back corner of the end zone for a touchdown, and it's 14-14 as we get ready to start the second half.
North will get the football to start the third quarter, and rightfully so. Not only did they kick off to start the game, but South scored on the final play with 1 second to go. A 5-yard touchdown catch by Colton Smith sent us to the break. Max Zagorski will kick it away, and the left-footed kick is towards the far side of the field. This is going to be returned by Caleb Peterson, and Peterson zigzagging his way across the 30, then gets body slammed near the 32. It'll be a return of about 30 yards, and that's where Lakeville North will start 1st and 10. So we're going to see Riley Grossman and the North Panthers for the first time here in the third quarter, and 2 touchdown passes from Grossman, doubles his total this year to 4 touchdowns, 1 from 47 yards, 1 from 97 yards. Otherwise, South has done a pretty good job against North. Saved those 2 plays. So now Riley Grossman and company back to the line on 1st and 10. Ripplinger to his right. And the snap goes to Grossman. It's high. He gathers it in. Hands to Ripplinger, trying to bounce it back to the right. And he's drugged down after a gain of about nothing, maybe a half yard. Mitchell Kelvey there at the stop for Lakeville South. And it's going to bring up a 2nd out and 10, no gain.
Yeah, it's crazy when you think about it. Yes, the score is 14-14, but a lot has happened in this one tonight. So we'll see what the rest of this one has in store for us.
2nd down and 10. Grossman out of the gun. Wide receivers to both sides. Ripplinger flanks him to his left. And the snap to Grossman, looking to throw. The lefty winds up, throws it to the right side. Catch is made across the 40 and down right around there. It's Forsgren again. Of course, they are without Lane Johnson. 11 catches, 129 yards, and 2 touchdowns for Lane Johnson this year. Unfortunately, his season has come to an abrupt end with a ACL injury suffered in last week's victory over Rosemount. And they are relying on Forsgren. Of course, Sebastian Fries missed the first 2 games. He's working his way back. And it's 3rd down and 2 for Lakeville North. Grossman under center, turns left, tosses right, and there's nowhere to run. The stop made on the edge by Brett Johnson for the 2nd time tonight. He takes somebody down in the backfield.
Yeah, once again, Brett Johnson in the backfield for Lakeville South. And Steve, that toss was kind of behind the back going to his right. So that was one thing that kind of halted that play, but then the tackle made in the backfield by Brett Johnson, and it's 4th down.
So the punt team on. Bachman drifts back. He's already taken 1 to the house tonight, and this is snapped over the head of Grossman. He's going to pick it up inside the 10, and he's going down right there. Chased down by Callan Oxendale. And it's going to be 1st and goal for South, and how the turntables have turned, it's 1st and goal.
Throughout the first half, in scenarios like that, punting scenarios, the snaps have been high, but they've been handled by Riley Grossman. This one went right over the top of his head, and boy, oh boy, Lakeville South set up on the doorstep here, trying to take the lead.
So Lakeville South is suddenly knocking on the door. 1st and goal from the 8. Shine, Cade, and Egner all in there. It's going to be Shine off the right side. Not much there. Shine will get maybe a yard, if that. 2nd down and goal to go from the 7. Tell you what, Lakeville South's power tee is a lot easier to read than the one last week for Elk River. My goodness, I had no idea where the ball was going about 30 to 40% of the game. We approach the 9-minute mark of the third quarter. Lakeville South trying to take the lead. Quarterback Gavin Dean under center, the power tee lined up behind him. Takes the snap, gives to Bachman, dashes up the middle, trying to drag a tackler, reaching to the goal line. Ball came out. They're going to say Bachman was down. I think that's the right call. Bachman certainly looked like he was down. It's going to be 3rd and goal from the 1.
Yeah, his knee hit short of the goal line. He was trying to do his best, reach out, just cross that goal line, mark down at the 1, 3rd and goal from the 1 for Lakeville South.
So Lakeville South with 3rd and 1 from the 1. Dean under center, and he's going to take it himself, but there is a flag. For the time being, he's in the end zone for a touchdown, but this one's coming back. I don't know if South was set. We'll see what the call is here. It's going to be a false start. So ball moved back to the 6. 8:10 to go, third quarter. South trying to take their first lead of this ball game. They trailed 14-0, and everything seemed to be going North's way. High backs again behind Dean. Handoff to Cade, and he's going to push his way into the middle for a couple. Down to the 4. But that's not going to be enough. It's 4th down, and the kicking team is coming out for South. They're going to try a short field goal. And Max Zagorski is going to come on to attempt what's going to be about a 22-yard attempt from right in the middle of the field. This is essentially an extra point. Right in the middle of the field. Snap was good. Spot down. Left-footed line drive is good, and South is in front. For the first time tonight, the Lakeville South Cougars have jumped in front, storming back from 14 down. 7-10.
Any painter can paint, but only CertaPro painters come with power. The power of a team who knows what they're doing. The power of dialing up the wow factor to 11. The power of living where you live and liking the same coffee shop you do. The power of being the doc of the cul-de-sac or the office park. If you want certainty, you want CertaPro painters. The power of pro. Start your project at CertaPro.com.
Purchase your dream home, new construction, or refinancing. I'll ensure your financial understanding and tailor the perfect mortgage for your lifestyle. Let's make home ownership a reality. Contact me, Chrisia Mo, at lakeview.bank to get started.
Hello, my name is Scott Kretschmar, and I'm a financial advisor with Thrivent. When you build a home, a blueprint provides a design plan and guidance for construction. Similarly, a blueprint of your financial house is helpful when creating your financial plan. Whether you're just starting out or well on your way, I can help you design a financial plan that...
And Zagorski's kick is going to be taken from the 5 by Peterson. Right sideline trying to get outside. Cuts back into the 30 and gets clothesline near the 40 and pushes the pile out across the 40. And a massive humanity down there near the 40-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Lakeville North with 6:58 to go here in the third quarter, and they trail for the first time tonight. So Lakeville North is led this entire night, 14-0 to start. It was 14-14 at halftime, and outside those two plays, their offense, unfortunately for the Panthers, has not been able to move the ball very much against South. Both of those plays came after runs of no gain.
Yep.
On the preceding two plays. And Grossman's going to toss this out on the edge for Peterson. And Peterson up the sideline across the 45 and near midfield. Looks like they're going to give him the 49. So that's going to be a first down, a gain of 11 for Caleb Peterson. That is the 6th catch of the season for Peterson, who coming in today at 5 catches, 20 yards and a touchdown.
Good quick play on on first down just to get the ball out quick, pick up some positive yards. You get a first down out of it. Now they're right at midfield.
1st and 10, ball into Cougar territory. The Cougars might be lined up off sides here. Handoff goes to Ripplinger up the middle, and he'll get about 3. No flag thrown by the near side official. But from my vantage point, it certainly looked like Brett Johnson was lined up off sides. Gain of 3, 2nd and 7 coming up. Now, I did not get a chance to get clarification. I was trying to figure out a high school football official that I could call that was not working tonight that I know, but could not get verification on whether or not that was handled correctly at the end of the first half. But it's a huge play in this game right now as we approach the midpoint of the third quarter. Grossman under center. He's going to give to Ripplinger. Ripplinger runs past the first guy and out to the 40. Gain of about 6. It'll be 3rd and 1.
Good push up front by the offensive line, setting up a 3rd down and 1 for Lakeville North. Again, this is their first road game of the season. They went 4-0 on the road last season. Trying to pick up a road win tonight at Lakeville South.
3rd down and 1. They just need a single yard to keep the chains moving. Grossman under center. Ripplinger short behind him. And he's going to toss it out on the edge. Forsgren makes the catch and tries to make a move and stays on his feet inside the 30 and taken out on the far sideline near the 27.
There's that screen pass again. Stop and start across the way from us. First down pickup for Lakeville North. They keep things going here with 5:19 left in the third.
Now the clock melting away here in the third quarter. A 3-point lead for South. They've scored 17 unanswered to this point. 1st and 10 of the 27 of the Cougars. And Grossman's going to toss it back to Forsgren. Forsgren trying to get away from Johnson, trying to turn the corner, and Brett Johnson tracks him down. That is the 3rd TFL tonight for Brett Johnson as he makes another stop in the backfield.
Yeah, he's been all over the field for Lakeville South. Read that play just beautifully. And it's now 2nd down and 10 with 4:40 left.
So 2nd down and more than 12. This is almost 13. What a play by Johnson. I mean, he got beat to the edge but did not give up and was able to track down the speedy Forsgren to bring him down for a 2.5-yard loss. 2nd and 13 from the 30. Grossman out of the gun. Twin wide receivers to his left. Ripplinger alongside him to the right. Looking to throw. Steps up, fires the middle. Catch is made on a knee inside the 15. That's a first down for Lakeville North. Brady Kemp with the catch. And I'll tell you what, I think he might have had Ripplinger on the wheel route.
Yeah. Clean pocket, though, up front for Riley Grossman to scan the field, and he found a soft spot in the defense right over the middle. Good pitch and catch, and now it's 1st down and 10 inside the 15-yard line.
So to the 13-yard line of the Cougars. This is North's best sustained offensive drive of the night. Of course, the 2 long touchdowns withstanding. Twin wide receivers to the right. Hand off to Ripplinger. Dashes right, back towards the middle, inside the 10, and dives forward near the 9. So Ripplinger is going to get about 4 there. It'll bring up 2nd and 6. And this, I think, is an important drive, too, for North because not only are they trailing in this game and need points, but they need to give their defense a little bit of a breather here because South has been on the field a long time since the second quarter.
Yeah, and that's one of the points that we were talking about at the start of the broadcast about they just wear you down as the game moves along. And, yeah, you're exactly right. Give them some time to catch their breath before they have to come back onto the field.
2nd down and 6 from the 9. Grossman takes the snap. Going to throw. Dumps it out in the flat. And tracked down out on the edge is Hunt. Could not get away from the tackle of Carson Walker. It's going to be a gain of only 3. 3rd down and 3 coming up. But again, Walker doesn't make that stop. Reese Hunt's walking into the end zone. Been a couple game-saving tackles tonight for South.
Yeah, you're kind of on an island on the edge there, and if you miss the tackle, it's a touchdown for the other team.
3rd down and 3 from the 6 for Riley Grossman and the number 2 Lakeville North Panthers. Ripplinger, single setback. And he's going to get it on the counter left. And down inside the 5, down to the 1. He was tripped up just shy of breaking that one into the end zone. And it's going to be 1st and goal from the 1. Clock at 1:50 of the 3rd quarter.
This drive started at their own 40-yard line.
Yeah, they have not been able to sustain much tonight, but this is an impressive answer of a drive from North if they can punch it in. And a fumble on the snap. And I think Grossman got back on it. Usually it's a sign when the only guys are pointing the other way are the defensive backs because they have no idea who got it. Linebackers and D-line were pretty quiet. So a loss of 1 on the fumbled snap by Grossman. Tell you what, as somebody who played the position, Riley Grossman's kicking himself right now because that is 100% always on the quarterback. You're the guy that's going to take the brunt of that one. So it's going to be 2nd down and goal to go from the 2. 45 seconds left, 3rd quarter. Lakeville South drove for the lead. North trying to answer. Grossman under center, Ripplinger behind him. And he tosses to Ripplinger, trying to get the edge, cuts it back into the end zone. Touchdown, Lakeville North. And they have jumped back in front, 20-17. Sam Ripplinger with his 5th touchdown run of the year. And Lakeville North back in front. Drew Colander will try to add the point after. Riley Grossman's the holder. Snap, spot, the line drive kick is good. 21-17. Lakeville North has retaken the lead. We'll take a timeout.
Try to prepare for life's what-ifs. But what happens if those uncertainties become a reality? It's easier to handle life's twists and turns with the help of someone who knows a thing or two. I'm Bob Curtis, and I've been serving the community as a farmer's agent for 20 years. I'm here for you. As you prepare for whatever's down the road, I'm here to help by providing you with a range of insurance choices and personalized attention. Whether you're looking for auto, home, or even life insurance, I can help as you determine the coverage for your needs. Call 952-985-9800 to learn more.
What coverage you need so you don't end up with too much or too little. Stop by the Jill Henning State Farm Agency on Kenwood Trail in Lakeville, or check us out online at jillhenning.net to see what our client reviews have to say about working with us.
When navigating the real estate market, you want an agent who is ready, willing, and able to make things happen. Ellen Abel, you're a Dino real estate agent in Lakeville, thinks that the little things matter, like always returning client phone calls when they have questions, doing thorough research, and leveraging relationships with lenders and contractors to ensure you get the best possible deal as a buyer or seller. So if you're in the real estate market,
Drew Colander will kick it away as Lakeville North is back in front. And this is going to go into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. So they will take over at their own 20. 26 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. Steve Linsmeyer, Dom DeAndrea with you tonight from Lakeville South High School. This is our Fox 9 Game of the Week. Glad to have you along with us. Next week, we will be in Shakopee, Eden Prairie and Shakopee. We are Fox 9 Game of the Week. You can check out the Game Time Live, which begins at 5:30. Myself, Randy Shaver, Kirsten Kroll, every Friday night during the high school football season. As of right now, we are only going through the regular season, but that could change. We are committing to the regular season. We will see if we will have a postseason show. Now, Gavin Dean and South needing to answer as they trail again, 21-17. And Dean's going to toss it to Cade out on the edge, and Cade trying to get the sideline, and he's run out of bounds short of the 35. Looks like they'll put him down to the 31, so that'll be a gain of about 11 for Connor Cade. .4 seconds left here in the third. He was out of bounds, so the clock stopped. Power T behind Gavin Dean, and Dean's going to hand it off to Bachman, and he makes a man miss. Right sideline, still on his feet and tripped up into Panther territory and down at the 39-yard line. That dude just finds space, man.
He does. Every run looks like it's a tough run, and he's going to get bottled up, and then all of a sudden you look downfield, and he's downfield for a big gain here with 13 seconds to play in the third quarter.
13.7 seconds left in the third. And the Cougars back in plus territory, but a flag here, and I don't know if everybody was set for Lakeville South. A careless mistake here for the Cougars. There was no reason to hustle to the line here. This is a self-inflicted wound on Lakeville South with 13 seconds to go in the quarter. First and 15, they need the 29 of Lakeville North for a first down. 13 seconds left till the fourth quarter. Hand off to Shine. And Shine off the left side. He's stacked up after a gain of about 2 or 3, and that will likely end the third quarter. So after 3, a good one brewing here in Lakeville. 21-17. Lakeville North is back in front after South took.
Any painter can paint, but only CertaPro painters come with power. The power of a team who knows what they're doing. The power of dialing up the wow factor to 11. The power of living where you live and liking the same coffee shop you do. The power of being the dock of the cul-de-sac or the office park. If you want certainty, you want CertaPro painters. The power of pro. Start your project at CertaPro.com.
Our goal with patients is real simple. It's to try to figure out what's the root cause of their problem, and that is to give them the appropriate treatment in the appropriate order so they can get back to pain-free and live the life that they want to live.
I'm Jennifer Vasinovich. I grew up in Lakeville, and I've been coming here to Lakeville Dental for the last 39 years. Dr. Jen is absolutely amazing. She is meticulous, and she wants to make sure that she gives you the best care possible. The staff is always friendly, you're always greeted with a smile, and really you feel like you're home. We absolutely love the care that we receive here, how gentle they are. If you're looking for professional service and excellent care, I highly recommend coming to Lakeville.
Second down and 13 for South, and a fumble of the snap, and Dean picks it back up, but this is whistled dead at the 45-yard line. So now it's going to be third down at about 16 for South. And another self-inflicted wound on the Cougars.
Yeah, third down and long. Might see a pass attempt here.
Yeah, they're going to have to pull something out here. They're down by 4. This is probably a situation where you can get about half of it back and go for it on 4th down. We're in the 4th quarter, 11:15 to play. And Dean's going to throw. He's going to chuck this one down the left sideline. He's got Shine. He's got it. Touchdown South. Jonah Shine down the left sideline. 45 yards and a South touchdown. Oh my, Gavin Dean winds up his first touchdown throw of the season. It goes to Jonah Shine, 45 yards. And just like that, South is back in front. And we do have an injured Panther at midfield right now. That is the momentary delay. Clock stopped at 11:06 of the 4th quarter. Brian Vossen, the head coach of North, directing some of his players to come help get the injured Panther and help him off the field. Jonah Shine right there. His first touchdown catch, his 3rd catch of the year. He had previously 2 catches for 63 yards. If I can do quick math right now, what is that? 4 catches for 108 yards? Yeah. And a touchdown?
45 yards on that touchdown pass. And the pocket was crumbling. He just stepped into it, got enough on it for the touchdown pass to Jonah Shine.
So these two teams trading heavyweight blows. It's been big play after big play tonight. We've had only 1 touchdown from inside of 45 yards. And the left-footed kick from Zagorski is good. It's 24-21. Lakeville South with the lead.
Best time to sell your car. Your vehicle could be worth more than you think. Its value is at an all-time high. With Luther Automotive, it's simple. We'll buy from you, even if you don't buy from us. Go to LutherBuysCars.com and click Get an Instant Offer. You get an offer, we pick up your vehicle at home or drop it off at any one of our Luther locations. You get paid. It's that simple. We'll buy your car, no trade needed, no obligation, no hassles. Go to LutherBuysCars.com to learn more.
Team at Northfield Hospital and Clinics. I was impressed by their personalized care. They really took the time to listen to my concerns so I could make an informed decision. 3 months later, I couldn't be happier. My knee feels great and I'm back outside. I appreciate the extra care I got from the orthopedic team at Northfield Hospital and Clinics.
Nothing captures a moment like a perfect picture, which is why when it comes to capturing important moments and memories, you need Kristen Elizabeth Photography in Lakeville. Kristen will put a creative twist on your senior photos, family photos, newborn, or maternity pictures. Whenever your family has a moment to remember, contact Kristen.
11:06 to go in the 4th. South is back in front, 45 yards from Dean to Shine. And this is going to be picked up off the turf by Forsgren, running east and west, trying to get to that far sideline. And he's going to slip up the left sideline across the 35 and finally chased out of bounds short of the 40. And that is where Lakeville North is going to take over. Some good field position again for the Panthers. But, Dom, we've just had some big plays.
Yeah, we have.
Big plays after big play.
When you were talking about it and all the chunk plays, just incredible stuff here, and that's what we want. We knew that it was going to be a big-time matchup. Lakeville North, number 2, Lakeville South, number 8, and this one has definitely delivered here on this Friday night.
1st and 10 for North as Riley Grossman ducks back in under center. Ripplinger, the single set behind him. And he's going to give it to Ripplinger. Left side run, and he's tripped up as he bursts across the 40. It'll be a gain of about 5 for Ripplinger on first down.
Steve, remember the last time Lakeville North had the football, 11 plays, 6:32 off the clock. That scoring drive, 60 yards.
Yeah, that's one of our few long scoring drives
yeah,
tonight.
No kidding. And we might have a stoppage here. Looks like a player slow to get up.
Well, Coach Brian Vossen talked about the depth issues that Lakeville North is going through right now. This appears to maybe be a cramp by one of the offensive linemen. They've already lost a couple of big guys in this game to injuries, so the depth continuing to wear a little bit on Lakeville North. They've lost already 3 varsity players to ACL injuries this fall. So some devastating losses, including Lane Johnson, who was hurt last week in the 24-21 win over Rosemount. And they're getting some medical attention out there, both athletic training staffs out there right now. You know, Dom, one thing I learned from traveling on buses with athletic trainers and coaches, athletic trainers hate to be called just trainers.
Okay.
Don't ever call them just trainers. The one that I worked with for a while, she said, we don't train SEALs. They prefer athletic trainers. So
Okay.
I try to get that right every time.
Yeah, no kidding.
I can say that I don't always get it right, but every time I say it wrong, I immediately think of we don't train SEALs.
Yeah. And now I'll think about that every
Yeah.
time I say that.
So 2nd and 5 here for North. After the injury timeout. 10:36 left here in the 4th. North trailing for the second time. We've had 2 lead changes already in this, or check that, 3 lead changes already in this half. So they're going to start the clock here on 2nd and 5. Sebastian Fries moves in motion. He'll line up to the right side. And Grossman's going to throw. Gets it out to Peterson. Reverses field. And he's got the first down and drags some Cougars with him to the 50. And that'll move the chains on a first down. And Peterson now a little shake it up. But he's going to get up. And looks like he may walk off under his own power here as the South trainers athletic trainers make their way out there.
Yeah, he was hit hard at the end of the play.
That was the second catch of the day, I believe, for Peterson.
Yeah, we've called his name here, especially in this second half.
Well, obviously the talking point tomorrow, regardless of how this game shakes out, especially if South wins, is going to be what happened at the end of the first half.
Yeah.
A false start penalty put 1 second back on the clock, and I can't believe they can put a second back on the clock in that scenario. But it gave South one more snap. They threw a touchdown pass on the final play of the half to make it 14-14. It did not look like South was going to be able to get a snap off. But they did. They spiked it. A false start was called, and they put a second back on to run one more play. Here's 1st and 10 from the 49. Forsgren in motion. Right to left. He'll line up in the slot to the left of Grossman. He's going to throw. Looks that way. Gets it out to Fries in the flat. He makes the catch and goes tumbling down after that for a gain of 8. So Sebastian Fries with his second catch of the night. He picks up 8 yards. And the clock continues to run now, under 10 minutes to go.
Wasn't an easy catch. He didn't make it easy. Tried to high point it above his helmet. Then it kind of fell down to his belt. Secured it. Setting up a 2nd down and 3.
2nd and 3 for North. 9:35 to go, 4th quarter. Panthers trailing this one by 3. Fries in motion into the backfield this time. And they're going to give it to Ripplinger. He's got the first down right at the line to gain. It'll be about 3 for Ripplinger, and that'll move the sticks. And a fresh set of downs for the Panthers, who like Dom alluded to a few minutes ago, they milked about 6.5 minutes off the clock with that last scoring drive. They have controlled the ball all year. They have nearly doubled up their opponents in time of possession. Coming into play today in a 27-7 win over Stillwater and a 24-21 win over Rosemount. Under 9 to play. Grossman under center, and he's going to give it to Ripplinger, left side run this time. And Ripplinger is collapsed in on by the South linebackers. It'll be a gain of just 2. And 2nd and 8 coming up. Yeah, North should be in no hurry here.
Yep.
Absolutely no reason to rush. Take as much time off the clock as you can. 3-4 yards in a cloud of dust at this point is going to be awfully good for North if they can just continue to matriculate this one down the field. And they're going to throw. Grossman drops back, fires the middle, catch made at the 30, and the tackle is going to be made right there. Pierce Buckley makes the catch there for North. And that'll be a pickup of 9, 2nd out and 1.
Not an easy catch across the middle. Couple of defenders right in his face. So it looks like we have another player down, this time a Lakeville South player.
Clock stopped at 7:34 of the 4th quarter. Steve Linsmeyer, Dom DeAndrea with you tonight from Lakeville South High School on GameTimeMN.com, as well as the Fox 9 YouTube channel, our Fox 9 Game of the Week. We will head to Shakopee next week. Eden Prairie against Shakopee a week from tonight. And what could be a fun one down in Shakopee next week. And then 2 weeks from tonight, we're going to be in Hutchinson, Becker v. Hutchinson. That's a big showdown in, was it 4A or 5A?
4A, I think?
4A?
Yeah.
3rd down and 1.
Might have to check that.
And Ripplinger gets the handoff around the left side. He's got a head of steam inside the 10, cut back 5, touchdown. Ripplinger from 30 yards away. And just like that, North has taken the lead. It's our 4th lead change of the half.
He is a playmaker for Lakeville North as they make it 27-24, that touchdown run. PAT coming up here, but
so Colander will try to add the point after and make this a 4-point game, which is crucial because it'll make it a touchdown game with 7:02 to go. Snap is good, spot down, and pressure immediately. Ooh. The kick is good, but we're going to have a penalty here against South. So we're going to have a penalty here on the kickoff. That's going to give North a chance to really pin South deep. This is where you hope that your high school kicker's working on his pop-up kicks. Clock stopped at 7:02 here in the 4th quarter. North 28, South 24. What a game we've had tonight, Dom.
Yeah, and you talked about it. The last time that they had the football, mentioned the 11-play drive, 6:32 off the clock that resulted in a touchdown. 7 plays this time. And a 30-yard touchdown run.
So they're going to kick this, I think, from the plus 45 here. Oh, if you're Brian Vossen, do you maybe work in the onside kick here? Try to get the football back?
Yeah, they're going to line up to kick it right at the 45. So, yeah, we'll see how they handle it, roughing the kicker penalty on the PAT.
28-24. Lead for Lakeville North. Colander will kick it back. Shine and Swanson deep for South. And he's just going to bang this one through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll come out to the 20. And South will get the ball with 7:02 to go in the fourth quarter, trailing by 4. They've trailed by 14. They've trailed by 4 another time. And now they're down by 4 for a second time.
Well, again, they come in on a 5-game winning streak head-to-head against Lakeville North. Second home game of the season. And we'll see if they have a little magic with 7:02 left, trailing in this one, 28-24.
First and 10 for Gavin Dean and South. 7:02 to go here in the fourth. The North linebackers creeping up. They're going to give it to Shine. And Shine around the left edge for about 4. Shine, of course, just caught the touchdown not too long ago. So, Dom, occasionally I check the YouTube feed to see if there's any comments.
Yeah.
We do have one from, I don't know if this is actually Lane Johnson, but it says, "What's your favorite color?"
What's my favorite color?
It just says, "What's your favorite color?" I'm not sure who he's referring to. This is going to be a tackle in the backfield. Bo Bachman had nowhere to go. Lakeville North storming through. Blake Krause was there to lead the charge for the Panthers, and it's going to be 3rd and long. They're down at about 8. We've reached the midpoint of the final quarter. A big play coming here for South. High backs behind Dean. He's going to throw on the slant, and he's got Smith, and he's got a first down across the 30. Out to the 34-yard line. Another catch for Colton Smith, who caught the touchdown on the final play of the first half. And it moves the sticks for South.
Fearless on that slant across the middle, in traffic, hauls it in. The touchdown reception that he had at the end of the first half, he went up to get it. So we've seen him go up for one. We've seen him go across the middle right there. Nice play.
And Dean's going to throw again. This one's batted at the line and caught off the deflection by Egner. And Egner's going to take it forward. He's going to probably lose a couple yards, but there is a flag here. Interesting to see what this call is here. This is in an interesting spot.
Yeah.
If it's against South, that could be a big play, but this is going to go against North. A face masking penalty against North. I thought maybe that was kind of the area it was in, but I did not see it in real time.
Yeah, I didn't either.
So that's going to move the sticks. A first down. Oh, 1st and 5. There we go. So it was personal foul, though. Didn't they say personal foul?
That.
Eye backs behind Dean as he ducks in under center. Straight drop, going to roll right. Out on the edge, avoids the first guy. Down the sideline, just turns and throws that one over the head of Bachman and into the north sideline, incomplete. So an incompletion on 1st and 5 brings up 2nd and 5. I'm confused why that wasn't a 15-yard penalty. The white hat definitely said personal foul. 5:02 to go here in the fourth. South trailing. Dean is going to give it to Cade, and he is tracked down in the backfield. Another stop by Reese Hunt. And now 3rd and long, so that went sideways on South in a hurry.
So another third down and 7. Maybe they go back to that quick hitter across the middle. 3rd down and 7.
Clock under 4.5 minutes to go. This is a big play here for South. And Dean is going to keep it, and he's tracked down. They were not fooled. They were trying to push the momentum to the right and have Dean come back left. But North stayed home, and it's going to be no gain. And now 4th down with 4:02 remaining, clock running. South has all of their timeouts remaining. And I think they're going to punt it here.
Yep.
So South trailing by 4 is going to punt this thing. Colton Smith will punt it. Forsgren back deep for North. And Smith delivers an end-over-end punt. Forsgren's going to let it go. It's going to take a Lakeville South hop inside the 20, inside the 10, and this is going to be down near the 7. So 3:21 to go. And if Lakeville South can make a defensive stop, Colton Smith may have just flipped the field.
Yeah, terrific punt, spiraling. But that last play for Lakeville South just kind of looked a little awkward, trying to run it around the left side with the quarterback. And now the defense comes out after that great punt. And here we go, 3:21 left.
So they are backed up to their own 7-yard line. South has all 3 timeouts left. So they can stop the clock 3 more times. Of course, there is no 2-minute warning in high school football. They added it to college this year, but no.
They don't call it the 2-minute warning.
They don't. They call it the
2-minute
timeout.
Yeah.
So 1st and 10 for Riley Grossman and Lakeville North. Fries goes in motion on the wing left side. They're going to give it to Ripplinger. No surprise here, and he takes it across the 10, lowers the shoulder right at the 10. So a gain of 3, immediate timeout called by Lakeville South. And we're going to take a timeout as well. 3:14 to go. It's 28-7 or 28-24.
Any painter can paint, but only CertaPro painters come with power. The power of the team who knows what they're doing. The power of dialing up the wow factor to 11. The power of living where you live and liking the same coffee shop you do. The power of being the doc of the cul-de-sac or the office park. If you want certainty, you want CertaPro painters. The power of pro. Start your project at CertaPro.com.
It's the best time to sell your car. Your vehicle could be worth more than you think. Its value is at an all-time high. With Luther Automotive, it's simple. We'll buy from you, even if you don't buy from us. Go to LutherBuysCars.com and click Get an Instant Offer. You get an offer, we pick up your vehicle at home, or drop it off at any one of our Luther locations. You get paid. It's that simple.
529859800.
2nd down and 7 here for North as Grossman goes back in under center. And he's going to hand it off to Ripplinger on the counter, and nowhere to go there. So he tried to get to the edge, gets about a yard. Another timeout South. We'll take another timeout as well. A big play here, 3:08 to go in the fourth. The stadium beginning to shake. Got about 5,000 people here tonight in Lakeville. And the game is not disappointed. South trying to make a stand. North trying to put it away. And it's going to be Ripplinger into the teeth of the defense. Nowhere to go. South's going to get the ball back. Timeout called by South. And I'll tell you what, that punt by Colton Smith is going to loom large in this game with 3:02 to go.
Jill from the Jill Henning State Farm Agency in Lakeville. The winner of this competition will be the team that excels at the little things. At the Jill Henning State Farm Agency, we are committed to the little things. Whether it's answering your call and resolving what you need quickly, going the extra mile to ensure you have a smooth claims experience, or making sure you understand what coverage you need so you don't end up with too much or too little. Stop by the Jill Henning State Farm Agency on Kenwood Trail in Lakeville, or check us out online at jillhenning.net to see what our client reviews have to say about working with us.
Hello, my name is Scott Kretschmar, and I'm a financial advisor with Thrivent. When you build a home, a blueprint provides a design plan and guidance for construction. Similarly, a blueprint of your financial house is helpful when creating a financial plan. Whether you're just starting out or well on your way, I can help you design a financial plan that includes a solid foundation, ongoing saving and spending strategies, and tax-efficient ways to leave a legacy. Call me today to learn more.
Bachman drops back, and Grossman will punt it, and he fumbled the snap and gets it away to the sideline and out of bounds near the 30. This ball's going to be somewhere near the 25. They're going to put it at the 28-yard line, and South's going to have great field position with 3 minutes to go. I told you, Dom, that punt by Colton Smith was a potential to change this game.
Yeah, we've seen a couple of issues on the Lakeville North side of things, punt-wise. A snap that went over the top of Riley Grossman's head. There, it looked like the snap was clean. Grossman just dropped it and then shanked it across the way. And, again, Lakeville South with a chance, 3 minutes to go.
And the first down handoff goes to Egner, and he'll take it around the right side for a gain of 3. Not much there. And it's going to be second down and 7. Clock running, 2:45 remaining here in the fourth. Gavin Dean out of the shotgun, takes the snap, looking left. This pass is deflected and is going to hit the turf. They try to get it out to Connor Cade out in the flat. They had a bit of a jailbreak screen set up, but second time tonight that Dean has had a pass batted down at the line, and it's going to be third down.
Carter Crawford for Lakeville North was right near the football, trying to scoop it up.
Third down and 7. They need the 18 of North for a first down. I thought there was movement. This is going to be blown dead. And I think it's on South. This is going to be on who is ever lined up on the right side of the offensive line. And now it's 3rd and 12. Again, they need the 18 of North for a first down. 2:25 left in the fourth. Did they change the game clock or the play clock there? I could not hear the official. I don't think anyone in the booth heard the official. And put 2:27 back on the game clock. South is out of timeouts. 3rd and 12. Dean out of the shotgun, and a timeout whistled by Ryan Vossen on the Lakeville North sideline. So we will get a timeout called here by the Panthers. And it's a 4.
Jill from the Jill Henning State Farm Agency in Lakeville. The winner of this competition will be the team that excels at the little things. At the Jill Henning State Farm Agency, we are committed to the little things. Whether it's answering your call and resolving what you need quickly, going the extra mile to ensure you have a smooth claims experience, or making sure you understand what coverage you need so you don't end up with too much or too little. Stop by the Jill Henning State Farm Agency on Kenwood Trail in Lakeville, or check us out online at jillhenning.net to see what our client reviews have to say about working with us.
Hello, my name is Scott Kretschmar, and I'm a financial advisor with Thrivent. When you build a home, a blueprint provides a design plan and guidance for construction. Similarly, a blueprint of your financial health is helpful in creating a financial plan. Whether you're just starting out or well on your way, I can help you design a financial plan that includes a solid foundation, ongoing savings, and tax-efficient ways to utilize.
Dean takes the snap, rolls left, sets up, now throws this one deep and towards the end zone, and he's got Cade. Touchdown, South. Connor Cade falling down in the end zone, and South is back in front with 2:19 to go.
What a throw. Incredible stuff here by Lakeville South to answer. Again, it was that punt, that short punt that set the Lakeville South Cougars up with great field position. And Gavin Dean just somehow found Connor Cade in the back of the end zone.
Connor Cade got behind everybody down the middle, and Dean finds him. And the snap spot, the kick is good. It's 31-28. A 3-point lead for South. Dom, we've had 5 lead changes in the second half.
I was zeroed in on the quarterback, Gavin Dean, there on that throw, and you could tell he was just moving around the pocket with confidence, put his foot in the ground, and just let it rip down the field. And, I mean, he had probably 2 defenders just right in his face, and somehow he got it away, and they score a touchdown. What a game.
It was a bit of a dying quail, but it got there anyway.
It did, yeah. Yeah, that's the one thing you worry about when, the pressure's coming up. Just try to get enough of it to get it to the end zone. And Gavin Dean did just that.
So 31-28, 5 second-half lead changes. It was 14-14 at the break, and technically Lakeville North still had the lead, technicality and lead changes, because they led 14-0. So if now, just so you know at home how to count lead changes, if South had been ahead before the first half, and they went into the second half tied, and then South would have scored first, that would not have been technically a lead change. So the lead change comes the fact that North was in front first. And here's Zagorski's kick, and it's a squibber. It's going to be picked up by Hunt. And Hunt trying to get the edge and picking his way up the right sideline and across the 35. He's out of bounds near the 40. So Reese Hunt brings this one out to near the 40-yard line. Let's see where they put the spot down to 36. So a big opportunity here for Lakeville North. At their own 36-yard line, Riley Grossman and company down 3, 2:13 to go in the fourth. And the snap goes to Grossman. Looking left, throws it back across the middle, and the catch is made by Fries after a gain of 9. And he caught it on a knee, so it's a gain of 9, and North coming right back to the line as the clock continues to tick. Now under 2 minutes to go. North, I believe, has 2 timeouts remaining. 2nd down and 1, so North has got to get the first down here. And the snap a little low. Grossman gets it in, throws it across the middle. There's Forsgren for a first down and into Cougar territory at the 49, and now a flag. Oh my goodness. This is going to go against Brandon Freusa. And you can hear the Lakeville South faithful. They don't like this one. That's going to march the football to the 34 of South. Snap to Grossman on first down. He's got pressure. Dances right, throws to the boundary, and it's incomplete. That was actually close to being intercepted. Carson Walker got his hands on it first, but it was a fastball from far too close to reel it in.
Yeah, it looked like there may have been holding on the offensive line that transpired there on that sequence. 90 seconds left.
Now the clock stopped at 1:29. Second and 10 for North. This game has had everything tonight, folks. We're glad to have you along with us. 2nd and 10. Grossman takes the shotgun snap. He's going to run straight ahead. Makes a man miss. Trying to get into the open field inside the 20 and knocked out at the 15. How about that run from Riley Grossman?
Good blocking up front. Found a seam and just raced right through the opening. A big play by the quarterback, Riley Grossman.
North has both timeouts left. The clock running, 1:12 to go. All 5,000 people here tonight have gotten their money's worth. First and 10 at the 15 of South.
They're spreading it out.
54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Snap to Grossman. And this is blown dead. I think the right tackle was leaning, and a 5-yard penalty upcoming on North. .8 seconds to go. That moves the ball back to the 20-yard line. They can get a first down. It's at the 5. First and 15, clock ticking, 43 seconds to go. Snap to Grossman. Pressure on. Throws the slant to Forsgren, and it's incomplete, and probably better that Forsgren didn't catch that if you're a North fan.
Yeah, he's kind of been quiet in this second half especially, and that was a play that you have coming around the block. That screen pass, a dangerous pass, falls to the turf with 35 seconds left. Another big play here for Lakeville North. One note, Steve, Drew Colander hit a 28-yard field goal last week against Rosemount.
For right now, it would be about 37 yards. 35.6 seconds to go. Second down and 15. Snap to Grossman, rolling left. He's going to air it out deep, looking down that left sideline, and it's intercepted, but there is a flag. This one is not going to stand. This is going to be pass interference against South. For the moment, it is Oxendale's interception. Clock stopped at 22.9 seconds. So a penalty on the defense will move the ball to the 10-yard line. It is not an automatic first down in high school football. So it's going to be 2nd and 5 from the 10, 22.9 seconds to go. (31-28) South. 5 second-half lead changes. A game that has seen 2 95-plus yard touchdowns. Lakeville North does have 2 timeouts. Coach Vossen right in the ear of an official right now, but he's backing up. They're going to run a play. Snap to Grossman on 2nd down. Deep drop. Throws it over to the left side. Caught by Hunt. Turns it up. Dives for the pylon. Touchdown North. With 16 seconds to go, the Panthers have taken the lead. Reese Hunt with his first touchdown catch. And it's 34-31.
Are you kidding me?
Colander will try to make it a 4-point game. Snap good, spot down, kick is blasted through, and it is 35-31. 16.4
Jill from the Jill Henning State Farm Agency in Lakeville. The winner of this competition will be the team that excels at the little things. At the Jill Henning State Farm Agency, we are committed to the little things. Whether it's answering your call and resolving what you need quickly, going the extra mile to ensure you have a smooth claims experience, or making sure you understand what coverage you need so you don't end up with too much or too little. Stop by the Jill Henning State Farm Agency on Kenwood Trail in Lakeville, or check us out online at jillhenning.net to see what our client reviews have to say about working with us.
Hello, my name is Scott Kretschmar, and I'm a financial advisor with Thrivent. When you build a home, a blueprint provides a design plan and guidance for construction. Similarly, a blueprint of your financial house is helpful when creating a financial plan. Whether you're just starting out or well on your way, I can help you design a financial plan that includes a solid foundation, ongoing saving and spending strategies, and tax-efficient ways to leave a legacy. Call me today to learn more.
5-yard line. Colander will kick it. South is out of timeouts.
Yep.
North has 2 left. And the student section has begun to exit for North, possibly getting ready to storm this field. And this is going to be Grant from the 1. Grant's going to turn it up and take it himself, trying to get the edge. And he's taken down across the 30 with 9.6 seconds to go. If North wins this, it'll snap a 5-game winning streak for South in this series. This is the 16th meeting between the two schools since they split. The first 10 won by North. The next 5 won by South. And North trying to end that streak tonight. 35-31. And a stoppage here as North is going to take a timeout. 9.6 seconds left in this one, and the only way for...
Any painter can paint, but only CertaPro painters come with power. The power of a team who knows what they're doing. The power of dialing up the wow factor to 11. The power of living where you live and liking the same coffee shop you do. The power of being the talk of the cul-de-sac or the office park. If you want certainty, you want CertaPro painters. The power of pro. Start your project at CertaPro.com.
Our goal with patients is real simple. It's to try to figure out what's the root cause of their problem, and then it's to give them the appropriate treatment in the appropriate
Gavin Dean out of the shotgun. There are 4 Lakeville North defenders hanging out across midfield. And Dean takes the snap, 5-man rush, tosses to Bachman down the sideline across the 50, gets out of bounds, 5.2 seconds to go. You might be able to take another chunk here, something like that, like they just tried to Bachman.
Yeah, I think that's what they're going to set up for. Bachman, knowing the situation, got what he could, stepped out of bounds to stop the clock with 5 seconds left.
Yeah, South is out of timeouts. And the snap was low. Dean rolling right. And this is going to be the end of the game. Dean's going to heave it up into the end zone. It is batted away. It is incomplete. The clock is at 000, and the streak is over. Lakeville North has knocked off South 35-31. A classic tonight in Lakeville.
Yeah, what a game. I think we saw about everything in this one. And it was great that the pregame show was here too, because you got to kind of figure out what the two programs were thinking about coming into this big game, and a lot of familiar faces matching up here tonight, and what a game.
Big plays abound tonight. 2 touchdowns of 95-plus yards. 6 second-half lead changes. A crazy end of the first half. No other real way to describe that. I mean, just an absolute classic tonight. An instant classic. One they'll be talking about, especially on the north side, for a long time. And with the way this thing ended, and it ended on there were a couple penalties that people didn't like both ways towards the end. I think that there was a penalty on North they didn't like. There was a couple on South in that final drive they didn't necessarily like. But Lakeville North has put themselves in position now to potentially run the table the rest of the way. I mean, they have a schedule that is very favorable. At Farmington next week, home against Egan, who, by the way, was winning against Rosemount pretty considerably earlier tonight. I have not seen a final on that one yet. At Rochester Mayo, home against Eastridge, and then at Burnsville. Yeah, Egan 29-14 final tonight. They beat Rosemount. So Egan could be a little bit improved here in 2024, but my goodness, look at the scene on the field right now.
There are lots of reasons to want a big backyard. At Truestone Home Mortgage, we all agree dog birthday party is at the top. Great home loans, expert help. Focus on what matters to you. It's true, because we're Truestone.
It's natural to think that insurance is complicated, but as a farmer's agent, I know a thing or two about helping make it easier by explaining your available coverage options. I'm Bob Curtis, and as your local farmer's agent, I'm here for you. And with over 20 years of experience in the insurance industry, I can help walk you through the process step by step. So call Bob Curtis at 952-985-9800 to get a quote and learn more today.
Our goal with patients is real simple. It's to try to figure out what's the root cause of their problem, and it's to give them the appropriate treatment in the appropriate order so they can get back to pain-free and live the life that they want to live.
research and decided on the orthopedics team at Northfield Hospital and Clinics. They listened to my concerns and helped me make an informed decision.
Best time to sell your car. Your vehicle could be worth more than you think. Its value is at an all-time high. With Luther Automotive, it's simple. We'll buy from you, even if you don't buy from us. Go to LutherBuysCars.com and click Get an Instant Offer. You get an offer, we pick up your vehicle at home, or drop it off at any one of our Luther locations. You get paid. It's that simple. We'll buy your car, no trade needed, no obligation, no hassles. Go to LutherBuysCars.com to learn more.
I'm Jill from the Jill Henning State Farm Agency in Lakeville. The winner of this competition will be the team that excels at the little things. At the Jill Henning State Farm Agency, we are committed to the little things, whether it's answering your call and resolving what you need quickly, going the extra mile to ensure you have a smooth